I never did no type of investigation, nothing like that, so this is gonna be new for me. Now, basically, I've been covering Samsung content for a little bit now. If you watch my channel, you already know that. Like, that's kind of what I've been known for, like, starting off. But I was scrolling through the internet one day, and I came across something that I never heard before. I think it was, like, on Reddit or something. I don't know how I came across it, but I heard of something called Samsung TV and U. Now, mind you, I never heard of Samsung TV and U before, but it's a little bit skeptical because I heard about it in this Reddit called r/scams, so I was already kind of just put off about it. But yeah, they said they signed up for this service, and then they apparently sent them a free tablet, and they contacted Samsung, and Samsung said it was a scam, and then somebody in the comments basically said if they told you it's a scam, then basically like that confirms it right there. But I'm not even gonna go that far though, bro, because I'm not gonna lie, them Samsung representatives, they're kind of known for not really giving you the most reliable information. Like, I don't even think they know what they talk about sometimes, so I'm gonna take that with a grain of salt, all right? So just putting that out there now. But then if you keep looking in the comments, somebody said who's they, because they refer to them as they, and like nobody knows, like they didn't even know. So like apparently it's Samsung, but we don't know. Apparently it's looking like that though. But check me out though, there's comments in there, and this is one dude out here talking about like Silly Macaron 2 or whatever it is. He said he signed up and he got the tablet, and he actually found out about it through the Samsung members app because there is a banner at the top. So I mean, it might be true, but basically if you know about Samsung TV Plus, because everybody should know about Samsung TV Plus, right? It's a like free TV service that I love. I use it all the time on my Samsung Smart TV. I got a QLED upstairs in my room, and I watch, oh, sorry, Neo QLED. But shout out to the Kitchen Nightmare 24/7 channel, bro. I love them Gordon Ramsay episodes, bro. I don't know.
Where's the lamb sauce?
But apparently Samsung TV and U is this program where they send you a free tablet, and then you basically just get points to your Samsung account for just watching free TV. Now I was a little bit skeptical, but I wanted to go and check this out myself. So I went ahead and looked up Samsung TV and U, and there's like no reference on like Samsung.com to Samsung TV and U. They just have their own website. So it's literally called tvandU.com, and then it got the whole Samsung banner and whatever else, and it says welcome to Samsung and TVU community. And then it logs in with your Samsung account, which I was like, I almost didn't want to do it because I thought I was going to get hacked or something, all right? But they use the Samsung font. They literally use everything. Like they got the copyright 2025 Samsung. Like it looks legit, bro. So if it's fake, they're doing a good job at making it look like it's actually Samsung for real. But I ain't gonna lie, I basically signed up with my own Samsung account, and I went ahead and went through the whole process or whatever. And like they asked me for our address or whatever else, so like I didn't put in my personal address, but I did give them an address because I wanted to see if this is true or not. So I put in my address, I waited, I didn't get nothing really else after that, and then I was just like there's no way they're gonna send me a tablet, right? There's no way I'm gonna get nothing from them until I got this in the mail. Now, mind you, I already work with Samsung, okay? Like, I just started a whole relationship with Samsung, and they just sent me a Tab S11 Ultra, so it's a dope tablet, by the way. And I genuinely thought it was Samsung. I was like, okay, shout out to Samsung for just randomly sending me a tablet, and they just like sent me a Tab A7 Lite. I mean, all right, I guess I'll take it. Until I didn't even notice, but they sent me this paper too. So this is the same paper that they was talking about on that subreddit over there. So when I looked at it, I was kind of like, whoa, are you kidding me? Like, okay, let me check this out. But you know what? I think I need to get you up close and personal about this because it took like a week to get here. Now, unfortunately, when I was at that park, it looks like that the microphone was disconnected for whatever reason. So luckily, I got that picture on Reddit. I'm going to go ahead and read to y'all of the same paper that I had there at the park that I was trying to read to you on camera. But I basically unboxed it, and I read this paper that says, setting up your Samsung TV and U tablet. Charge it up and turn it on. Before starting, please connect the tablet to a power source and leave it plugged in during the activation process. 2, click the blue start button. And it's basically telling you, go through the regular setup up until the point where it says to copy apps and data, hit don't copy. Also, it says at the Google sign-in, hit skip, and then same thing for the Samsung account, go ahead and hit skip and deselect everything for the Google services, which I thought that was interesting. So basically skip anything that has to do with data collection, even though your data's still gonna get collected, and then just like don't sign into any of your accounts. Because remember, like at the end of this program, you were supposed to send the tablet back, but it just ended so like you didn't have to send the tablet back, well at least I did. And then it says once the tablet is set up, it's gonna go ahead and give it a minute, and then it should download the TV and U app by itself, and then it should go ahead and open by itself. Now for me, that did take a while for the app to finally go ahead and open up. I think it took like an hour maybe, like it did take a long time. It said 5 to 30 minutes, but it was longer than that. And then you'll go ahead and set up the Samsung TV and U app, including this part where they actually ask you for your device ID, which they send you in your email, including your email address that you put in the app. You will put in the last 4 of your phone number, and then you would actually go ahead and pair the tablet to your TV. So you'll do that through Bluetooth. The app will show you a demo of how it works, and then you just keep the tablet plugged in for, you know, pretty much as long as you can. And then they say it's okay to unplug your tablet when you go ahead and get up and leave because they want to listen to all the TVs that you're watching TV on. Okay, let's see what's going on with this. So is this just a regular Galaxy Tab unboxing? It kind of looks like it so far. All right, so I think this is it. It's literally our Tab A7 Lite, so it's just a regular Samsung tablet. So if I go ahead and turn this on, do we got some power with this? Okay, I think we do. No, okay, so we do got some Samsung Galaxy. All right, bet. So let's look in the rest of the box. I think it's just a regular Tab A7 Lite unboxing. So I never had a Tab A7 Lite, but you got your quick start guide, you got your cables in there, you just got your regular stuff. So, okay, cool. Now, the weird thing out of all this is the tablet itself. So, yeah, look at this over here. We have the Tab A7 Lite, and like, it don't look nothing out of the ordinary. We got a USB-C port, we got actually, we have a headphone jack? What? Nothing looks out of the ordinary for this. It just looks pretty much normal. Now, the difference should be the software. So let's do what they said. Let's hit start. Let's just go through all this, agree to all the end user license agreements or whatever else. Wish me some luck, bro. I just connected to my Wi-Fi. So I guess I'm gonna do what they said. They said hit don't copy. So I'm gonna hit don't copy. I'm also not sign into my Google account. This is so weird. They even said, don't sign in with your Samsung account. Even though this has to do with your Samsung account, don't sign in with your Samsung account. And I guess just the rest of the setup is just as expected. So I ain't seen nothing out the ordinary. So now we just booting up, wait for this to turn on. And it's just a regular Tab A7 Lite. So let's go to the apps right here. And where is it? I don't see Samsung TV and me. Or you. All right, I don't know if this is pre-installed or not, but I'm assuming it has to go ahead and install itself because it says the TV and you app will load once your tablet is set up. This will happen automatically, but it might take anywhere from 5 to 30 minutes. So yeah, I'm assuming they got a download. So we'll see. All right, so I just charged this thing up and I turned it on. And it's starting to actually look legit, man. Like it finally popped up here. It says Samsung TV and you, and it says this tablet will be configured by Samsung Ads. So let's go ahead and click on next to continue. Agree to the Samsung Knox privacy policy. All right, so now it says enrolling. Oh, snap. Bro, did anybody do a YouTube video on this before? Like, I don't think anybody did. All right, welcome to Samsung TV and you. Let's start the setup and let's see what's going on with this. So they actually sent me this in the email. So I'm gonna go and check on my Tab S11 Ultra. Let's go and check it here. So they sent me my device ID and password. So I don't really want to show it, but I'm gonna go and put it in here. And how do you watch TV? So I do streaming services. I mean, I got cable too. So, oh yeah, I can do both. All right, cool. Cause I do got DirecTV 2 and the DirecTV Milwaukee. Why is there 2 DirecTV Milwaukees? What services do you use? I don't use Apple TV because nobody watches Apple TV. Disney Plus, I stopped paying for that. I do got Netflix, Paramount Plus. Oh yeah, by the way, did y'all see that, bro? They coming out with a new Malcolm in the Middle, bro. I gotta watch that. So that's on HBO Max, I think. All right, so I think we're good. Oh yeah, Tubi. Yeah, we gotta go and watch those garbage things. We gotta go and watch those garbage films, bro. So let's go ahead and confirm selection. It does look legit. So let's go and choose, let's see, bedroom of an adult non-master Samsung, huh? So now it says to go ahead and pair my TV via Bluetooth. So it says it's optional, but I'm gonna go and do it anyway because I got a Neo QLED, so let's see how this works. All right, so yes, don't mind my dirty TV. I already know it's dirty, bro. I have no idea how to clean these Neo QLED TVs. But how do we even do this, bro? Do I literally just like go to the settings and go to the Bluetooth or what? So let me try scanning for devices right here. Oh, there it is. So Samsung QN95BA. Let's see how this thing works, bro. So let's go and let that load. All right, cool. So I just plugged it in. All right, cool. So I guess we gotta keep it plugged in all the time. Is that what we're supposed to do? All right, so let's go and click on me and matching content. It's bringing me through this whole tutorial on how the phone pairing thing works, even though it's not a phone. So let me see what's going on with this. Let's click out of here. And yep, that's my birthday. So now it's telling me to pair my phone. So I'm gonna go and pair my Z Fold 7 right here. And again, it's optional, but I'm gonna go and do it anyway. So pair selected, and does it pop up on my phone or not? I have no idea what it does on my phone. It just told me, but I didn't really look. And all right, so are we good now? I think we are good. So finish setup, and you are all set. All right. Damn, okay. So how listen works. It says the app starts in idle mode until content audio is detected. So what's going on with this? Is it actually listening? Like, is it using the microphones? Is that what's going on? So no actual audio is uploaded, but it is listening. Okay, that is weird. So yeah, no wonder nobody talks about this. People should talk about this because that's weird. So let me click out of here and it says matching content. So at this point, I think I'll just go ahead and pull up something on TV Plus, which is Gordon Ramsay already got up. So I already already got this on right now. It's actually Kitchen Nightmares, which is what I told y'all. That's pretty much all I watch, bro. Let me go to the guy right here and you can see. Like, look at this, bro. Literally all I watch is Kitchen Nightmares. Like, shout out to TV Plus, bro. If I'm getting this right, Samsung TV and You actually uses your microphones and listens to your TV to go ahead and just match up the content. So I'm gonna go to settings and let's just see what they got going on over here. So we got TV and You users, we got TV service summaries, so we could just look through everything in here. Connected devices, I got my phone and then I got my TV. So application settings, we just got just everything that we need to see right there. And then we got support. We got my announcements, no announcements, we got history, and it just shows us everything that we was watching, I guess. But it still says matching content. So I'm trying to figure out, I think it's supposed to actually listen to the TV and figure out what you're listening to or what you're watching. That's Kitchen Nightmares right now. A few recent audio fingerprints have matched content in our library. We are attempting to narrow down the possible choices. So yeah, it literally uses the microphones on the tablet to listen to what I'm watching. It don't look like it's even just limited to Samsung TV Plus, because it did ask me like, do I watch cable and what other streaming services do I watch? So yeah, I think it's just whatever I got on my TV. So if you're big on your privacy, I could definitely see this not working out for you, because I don't know anybody that just want to be listened to 24/7 while they watching TV. Now I did say it doesn't send it to Samsung when you're watching your stuff, but still, that's just creepy and just unnerving, bro. So after researching this whole Samsung TV and You program for months now, I've come across the most interesting plot twist of all of this. So they sent me something. Latrell, hope you're doing well. We're reaching out with an important update about the Samsung TV and You panel. After several years of valuable research, we will be concluding the panel and your participation will officially end on February 20th, 2026. Before anything else, we want to say thank you. Your involvement has played a meaningful role in helping us better understand how households engage with TV and media. We truly appreciate the time, attention, and consistency you've given throughout this project. And then it says what they're going to do next. 1. Panel participation ending. So it says on February 20th, 2026 at 11:59 Eastern Time, the panel will be closed and data collection will stop. Samsung will also work on a solution to unlock the tablets for your personal use. This process may take some time after the panel closes and in some cases may not fully complete. Regardless of the outcome, you do not need to return your Samsung tablet. Please enjoy it as a thank you gift as your valued participation. So apparently they're shutting this down and it's been going on for a few years now. Now they're telling me that I could basically keep the tablet that they gave me for the whole thing. And this is the tablet that they're talking about that I've been showing off in the video. So this is actually a Galaxy A7 Lite and this came out I believe in 2021, so that's 5 years from now. So yeah, we're talking about a 5-year-old tablet, but I mean it still works obviously, as you can see right here, and like I would assume like the apps and everything work fine because that's just how Android is. Final TV and You participation rewards earned between February 1st and February 20th will be posted to your Samsung rewards account on Monday, February 23rd, 2026 by end of day. Any rewards you've already earned will remain available in your Samsung rewards account and your points will remain active until they expire in accordance with Samsung incentive program guidelines. So yeah, I'm looking at the email right now and I'm looking at this very clearly where it says any information we share with Samsung. So that's why I'm wondering, like, is this actually Samsung? Like, just like Samsung themselves? Or is this somebody that they're hiring outside or what? Now, it does say in the terms and conditions of TV and You that Samsung or Samsung licensors own all legal rights, title, and interest in and to the panel. So, I mean, it seems like it's Samsung or it's licensors. That's what it's saying, basically. So, I don't know if it's Samsung directly. It seemed like it's one of Samsung's licensors that's actually running this whole TV and Me program. But I mean, besides that, is that just pretty much it? I mean, it seems like it. I just find it interesting how they said after years of doing this program, now all of a sudden that they're stopping. I know like they didn't know that I was making this video or anything like that, but still. It just seems like it's crazy how now all of a sudden it's getting shut down after I've been doing this for like maybe a few months now, something like that. It's just like, I don't know, man. So it's like some of the things that they say, like some of the ways they say it and like the UI and other things like that, it just seems very un-Samsung-like. Even this piece of paper that they give you with the tablet seems a little bit suspect. Like, why is the logo stretched out? It says Samsung TV and You. On the email it says Samsung TV and Me. Also, why are they using this font? It looks like it's just using Calibri, which is like a default Microsoft Windows font. So as you can see right here in Microsoft Word, it looks pretty similar, right? But I mean, there is some UI elements that do look pretty Samsung. Like I can see the Samsung TV and You logo here at the top, and I can see like the font and everything, which is Samsung's font. Where it says history right here, this is actually the same font that they use for like the Galaxy S26 and like the Galaxy S25 and just like all the other promos, just like advertising font. But it has been consistently tracking me. Like if I go over here to like see all the shows I've been watching, I can see it wants me to go ahead and confirm this. Like I was watching the news, so I click on that. Click on my name and then go ahead and click on confirm selection. And it's basically just been running while I haven't even been using the tablet, and it's just kind of picking up what I was listening to. Like I was watching the Super Bowl. Yes, I was watching that too. Not sure why it says Puppy Bowl, but yeah, I was watching that. Click on my name and then go ahead and click on confirm. And it's just like, it's basically a lot of this. Now, while you're actually playing something actively, it will ask you, and then you got to go ahead and confirm that like real time. But like if you don't confirm it, then they'll ask you to do it later like it is now. Judge Judy. Yes, I was watching this, and basically this is everything I was watching on cable, so it's not just like the whole, you know, Samsung TV Plus thing. It's just whatever you're watching. But I can just see my history of everything going on here, and I can just go ahead and see all the shows I've been watching. So I still got more sessions I need to go ahead and confirm, but yeah. And then like I said, you have your settings and everything. So I showed you this earlier and nothing really changed with that. The announcements, I'm surprised they ain't put that announcement up in here. What a weird discovery this whole investigation has been so far. So basically Samsung, well, they say it's Samsung, has gotten all the data that they need now, and they're shutting down the program and letting everybody just keep their tablets. So yeah, I don't know I don't know what to think about this. Obviously, it's very weird, right? So I voluntarily put myself on the spot to go ahead and just like, you know, try this out and like let them listen around in my house 24/7, which sounds crazy. I know they're already listening with all these devices and everything in the government is, but like, it's just weird to know that you know they're listening to you. It tells you. And the fact that nobody was talking about it, Samsung never advertised this or anything. Like, as far as I know, I haven't seen no advertisements for anything like this. The only way you're gonna find out about this is if you Google Samsung TV and me or you or whatever, and then you find like just Reddits and everything about it. Now they're shutting this down, man. What an interesting discovery this was for me. I'm glad I actually found out about this before it shut down. Happy to go ahead and sacrifice my privacy to entertain and educate all y'all. So, I mean, I appreciate y'all for watching. So if you do appreciate it, go ahead and give me a like. I would really appreciate that. Go and subscribe, do all the other good stuff. But I guess till next time. Alright, so update here. It's March 23rd, and they actually did unlock this Galaxy Tab 8, man. Like, if I look at this, let me do this so you don't see my serial number or nothing. As you can see, we're on One UI 6.1, and we were not on One UI 6.1. I believe we was on One UI 5 or something like that. Android 13. So yeah, we definitely got a lot of updates, and now we're in 2025 with this. So I reset it after they unlocked it. I set this tablet up, and it's working just fine, man. Like, as a regular Galaxy Tab base, so dope. But yeah, that's really the end of Samsung TV and You. I hope you really enjoyed this investigative series. Well, not really a series, but just an investigative video, because it's the first time I did something like this before. Fully operational, and surprisingly the battery has not taken a hit, even though I had it plugged in the majority of the time. So that's dope. Shout out to Samsung.